how hard is it to write how in full? Taking me out on a date doesn't mean that we should start dating.
Sasa mbona basi nikupeleke out kama to date?
Nakuja kwa nyumba yako kana ni best yako, girlfriend yako, mtu unakatia. You first tell me.
We cannot move from first date at Kempinski to second date in the house.
Whatever is watu wanaume wanafanyia huko nje, tafadhali hebu muheal.
Love is not enough.
It's either money or money.
You see me, napenda kuvaa crop top. But of course nikipelekwa kwa mzazi wa mtu, I want to go like this.
If you are going for an interview, of course you won't wear a miniskirt. If you wear a miniskirt, I'll be like, so you dare come to my office?
Let's see. Tumekutana na wewe today. Then I give you a very specific impression that I'm a very cool guy. I'm a very nice guy. Ukachukua hiyo ukajijazia, you know? And because nilikupea vibe, maybe yakupea vibe ya, yeah, this is the kind of man I want, you know?
Yeah.
This is the type of person I want. Wewe ukainvest zako zote huko ndani.
I feel like the fact that is where your mind jumps to. How you... Because why are you trying to curate an experience for someone? Why not show your authentic self?
It's not what I'm creating.
You are curating an experience for them. You are, because you are showing them something so that they can take that as who you are.
But you are not
at the end of the day, that is not who you are. And so, that is fucked up, just so you know.
So you just take people's lessons or whatever they give you at the first impression, they do it.
The first impressions, they say the first impressions matter.
A lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a lot. But don't fake it. Just be you.
I'll be me. So whatever I'm trying to fit in this situation, let's say we've gone to a place, a very high-ranking place, of course. So I'm trying to fit in that circumstance. And maybe it's working, you know? So maybe if it's working, there is someone who sees that. And they say, hey, this guy is amazing.
This is the kind of an amazing
guy. Sasa tupatane kwa another party, and now I'm another type of person who is trying to blend in that party. So utaanza kuniblame mimi. I mean, like, I'm trying to fit in.
But character is different. It's blending.
I think the idea here is you are a person, yes. And a person, every human being is complex in so many ways.
Yeah, sure.
And we understand that how I will meet you at church is not how I'll meet you at the party.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But those are different pieces of you. But who are you?
Okay.
That is what we mean when we say impressions. When we first meet, what is the first thing that I take away when I've met you?
Yeah,
what is the first thing that comes to mind? Is this guy intelligent? Is this person shallow-minded? You see? Because from the way you talk, you can tell someone is learned,
or
this person reads, or this person is just not even trying. Not even trying. And I hate people who are not trying.
So judgy.
No, it's not judgy.
It's not judgment. It's that is why it's an impression I have of you. Yeah. Different people will have different versions of the impressions you left on them.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't. I think everybody will notice different pieces of you.
Yeah, sure.
Or they are
according to what you give them.
Yeah. Exactly. According to how you appear.
I like the way you guys are saying it's so impressive. Mpaka tuingie kwa ground. And then things change.
Nikama, imagine the way a guy, unaweza pata a guy amekuomba your number.
Yeah.
We are in that era where we rarely deny giving people a number because you just want to avoid having a conversation on a road, or you are busy, or you just have to get somewhere, you just want to go
or
home.
You want to give
so you give them the number.
Most of the time it's not like
that. Rarely, unless you are cute.
I know.
Guys.
Unless you are cute. Otherwise, I just want to avoid having this conversation.
So much conversation.
And go ahead. Then you can find me online.
I know.
And you see, and then a person texts you, HW, R, U. And I'm like, you did what? And I'm like, a person who is already shortening his sentence
I don't have
or
the
their
time of
sentences
typing.
when they're telling me that, that already is an impression I have of you.
Or
That
the
you are
people-
either lazy,
Mm-hmm.
that you... How hard is it to write how in full?
I don't
Because
have that
what is
time.
what is the meaning of taking the O from in between to just
I
write
know.
HW? It does not make sense. It doesn't take that much time to type an O, you see.
What if my
And that,
what if
to
my
me,
keyboard doesn't
when you
that
give
have
me that
that
first...
O?
Why can't
Can
you
you
call
shut
me?
up? What do you mean your keyboard doesn't have
Arina?
an O?
Okay, just
What
call
kind
me.
of world do
Just
you
don't
live in?
text
Credo.
nonsense. Just
Yeah.
call me.
Sina credo.
Oh, really?
So really, I'm like, this is the first impression I have of this person.
Yeah.
Already, I know that I won't continue a conversation with this person because I'm
it's
like,
boring
what
from-
will we
from
talk
start.
about? I would converse with someone who writes his sentences fully,
Yeah.
more likely to reply to this person
I know.
than to a person mwenye ananishotenia majina. I'm like, if you are lazy doing this, you'll be lazy doing a lot of things.
I know.
And I am not on all
So
that.
You actually
just-
give
I
you
am
the
not
impression
about
of
all
being
that.
lazy.
Yeah.
You jump into that conclusion.
You're just lazy.
Yes, because that is the impression you gave me.
And do you
Because
think-
if you actually wanted me to look at you in a better way,
I
you
know.
would actually make the effort.
Exactly.
It's like having a boyfriend
Hey,
who
brother.
just wants to go to stay on dates inside the house. It's always a house date. And I'm like, what do you mean? You mean you can't take me out?
Let's
on a
be
date?
genuine.
Really,
Uh-huh.
what do you mean? Let's be genuine.
In
That is
which
genuine
part?
enough. Don't date if you
what?
are not.
I'm telling
Don't
you the
date if you are
truth.
not ready to take someone out on a date.
I'm also telling you the truth. I want that date house or whatever. That.
Every day.
It's not
Yes.
about what you
Every
want.
day in the house, a
Yes.
date. That is not a date.
It's all
That is you trying to
Even
make
it's not
me a
about
house,
what you want
a
alone.
housewarm.
what?
It's not about what you want alone.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
These are two people in
Yeah,
these
exactly.
partnerships.
Okay.
So every person in here matters. So you have to impress both.
What you like matters. What I like matters.
Well, your point is home, but again, what if I don't have the funds for outside?
Okay, just tell me that. We'll consider it for the first time. Then next time.
Shouldn't you know?
But do you know why first impressions matter?
Mhm.
Because it will help me
Mhm.
make a decision whether I want to talk about this
Now,
or
now
not.
let me ask you this honestly. I'm giving you the first impression of I've met you, maybe I want you. Okay? I've taken you to a very big hotel, a very expensive hotel. So that is the impression I'm giving you.
Like you have money.
That you
Yeah.
have money, you are rich, you
Yeah.
are money.
You're rich. A rich
Yeah.
boyfriend.
Yeah, Now I'm trying to get what you guys are saying. So nimekupeleka pale, and then later on, maybe I have this setback. I can't afford that anymore. Maybe for a given time period. Now maybe this was the time. Maybe tumekutana leo, kesho yake nimeachishwa kazi. Sitaanza kukwambia niliachishwa kazi. You wouldn't understand that.
Who said I will not?
No, you wouldn't, because of the impression that
It is
I
good
gave
because we are not understanding girlfriends.
you. See, now you see that is the impression I'm
And
saying.
you see, you shouldn't expect someone you met today to understand your situation when it's
Exactly.
happening.
Exactly.
Today, two consecutive days within 2
That's
days
why-
of me meeting you, you've
that's why
already
I'm
lost your
saying-
job.
Exactly.
going
That
back
is
to
why I
being
wouldn't
broke.
have to explain that.
The fact that you will even think to that extent, because ideally, you don't owe me anything and I don't
Please
owe
let
you
me drive
anything.
my point home.
No, you don't owe me anything. I don't owe you anything. So I don't get why you would want me to still have this
understand.
impression of you. You taking me out on a date doesn't mean that we should start dating.
Exactly.
Doesn't
I
mean
didn't
that
say we did.
this is now a relationship, that I should care that you've lost your job now, and now this is what I have.
Unajua sikuwa nimemaliza point
Get
yangu, achana
gone.
mimi. So nimepoteza kazi, maybe, and now later on, maybe I want to have another third date with you. Maybe I tell you can just come in my house, we chill, nikupikie vitu kama hizo.
Are we dating?
Oh, come on guys. Sasa mbona basi nikupeleke out kama to date?
Kwani kunipeleka out ni kumaanisha
Na sasa kukuita kwa nyumba ni kumaanisha na kudate? I mean, come on.
But
It's
every
just
day
it's
being
another
called
thing.
to the house for a date is ish, Richie.
Red flag.
It is like you're
To
trying
meet a
to
bus.
say let's get intimate already, because
God,
that is what it screams. Sindio,
Because actually the first
people
time
don't
we
want
take a
to
date
be
outside,
invited to a
You
date
see, so
unless
then-
you are a single dad who wants me to see your children.
I mean, isn't there vitu mejekea kwa akili? I mean, we passed that. It's not a must that I call
Of
you
course.
to my house and I mean I'm coming to fuck you. I mean, there is a lot of things maybe I've heard about you.
You see, no maana kuna vitu zinaitwa boundaries.
Maybe
Nakuja
nilisikia
kwa
wewe.
nyumba yako kana ni best yako, girlfriend yako, mtu unakatia. You first tell me.
Oh my God.
I know.
Nikikupeleka nje nilikuwa explain hizo vitu zote.
Si ulikuwa unataka kunikatia.
Sasa mbona nikuwa
ulikuwa
explain?
unataka the first
And I can tell you for free, people wouldn't accept. Ni mara ya kwanza mmejuana, how do we end up
Yeah, exactly.
to me coming to a date in your house? It is not that easy.
I get there is that security version.
Yes.
of
Okay,
it.
maybe in a scenario where tushaanza kukatiana
Sasa
na like tushaingia box kiplani both of us tumeenda date kadhaa. In that scenario me I'll say umenita kwako, I'll come.
Guys, you
I'll
didn't
go
get
straight
my
forward
point.
with what you want.
You didn't get
Yeah.
my point, guys. I said after the
You're
first
saying
date.
there's no difference.
No, I said after the first date, I lost my job. I can't afford that date that place where I took you.
Last time.
Last time.
And
So I can't afford that place. So maybe I want to have another date, but at my place, maybe at the balcony.
Who asked you to take me to the same place?
Yes, they are
My
always
point
cheap
is-
places.
My point is I lost my job. I can't
Okay.
afford that. I can afford the food at my house. I can cook that.
We can
The
go
food in
somewhere
your house
else fancy but not
wasn't
that
bought with
expensive.
money.
Oh my God, you guys.
Exactly.
You're just trying to find a way to...
No,
It's not
we
even
can go
about
somewhere
winning the
else,
argument.
but not that expensive.
Si tuende kwako basi. Ama kwa
Mbona
beshte
ukuje
yako.
kwangu?
Atuende kwa beshte yako. I mean, you guys-
Hapana.
No, let's
Si hata
say...
kuna kibanda. Mbona uja consider
Mbona
kibanda
tusiende
basi?
kwa kibandaski?
Kibandaski.
Safi.
Exactly. Now, you
Chapo.
see, the
Chapo.
fact that
Tuko Madondo.
Iyo.
I gave you the first impression of Villa Rosa, Kimpiski. I gave you that first impression. Now imagine the second date I'm taking you to a kibandaski yenye tunakula chapo dondo.
As long as for the first date,
Hiyo ndo
uta
situation.
brag kama mtu ako na pesa and all that, usibrag.
Nyinyi ndio umetoka kusema hapa the first impression matters, guys.
Yes,
The first
just show me the
impression
real
matters,
you.
yes.
Oh my God.
And it can also change as quickly, because the point is the first impression you have on someone.
Yeah,
Can
exactly.
it change? And if it can, how quickly or how
Yeah, it
long
can
will
change.
it take? You see.
So let's say there was that first impression yenye nilikupeleka huko. So what was your impression?
Honestly, if it's genuine, you can always find a way around it.
Sasa mbona nikikuita kwa nyumba si genuine?
Kama ukinipeleka
Because
huko,
it's,
iko
I don't know,
genuine.
it's just ish. We wazazi wako wanaweza kubali. It's
Kufanya?
the same thing. It's like uite msichana kwenu.
Mi nitamuita na atakuja.
I think it's a man thing. As girls, we don't
do that.
She'll
that
come.
does not go, or that does
I mean,
not
it
honestly go
depends
where
with
we
what
come
I
from.
have with her.
True.
Maybe I've met you in
If
the
I'm your
first
friend,
day.
I will come.
Yeah, as a friend.
If I'm your friend, I'll come.
But again, you
But
see,
as someone whom you would want to one day be romantic with, I will have second thoughts about it,
Exactly.
It
sasa hiyo
won't
ni
come.
yako si yangu. Ni wewe uko na hizo thoughts si mimi.
But I have to overthink, because every time you are inviting me somewhere, I have to put down all these scenarios. That is why you'll find someone asking you, what does this mean?
And you guys wonder why men are not making moves anymore.
We don't care.
Of course you do. Guys, you do.
We don't care.
No, you don't care about social media, but deep down you guys do. Let me give you this
Actually,
scenario.
I think you'll start to realize that actually ladies do love themselves enough
More
to
than
It doesn't
to
matter.
not be bothered.
I don't care about you
about-
loving yourself, by the way. It doesn't matter to me.
But it's the same thing. It's the same
It
concept,
doesn't
because
matter
it's
to me.
like the fact
Uh-huh.
that you will say that we care so much about getting men's attention. We don't give a fuck anymore.
Do ladies
Honestly.
still give men attention
Yes,
like that?
it is. It feels good to be admired by a man. It feels good
I know.
to have a man's attention. But ladies also are getting ladies' attention.
Unasahau hadi uko na boyfriend.
You see, the same way they say they have friends, they forget that they should have girlfriends. Same thing, same concept. People are not about all that business any longer. People are like, how am I doing in life? How am I getting forward?
I'm trying to say some words, they're not coming out. I'm so pleased with you guys.
So you see, how quickly is it to change someone's first impression of you?
I guess it takes a little while.
Yeah.
Not for all.
Because also the one you are saying, if it's actually genuine, I'll still believe that you are the kind of man who will take me to that if you had the finances. You know?
Exactly.
But if you are doing that to please me, just to go back to being a stingy man,
not that.
Then that there will be a way. I will find out, and my impression of you will be changed. Our impression could be changed from good to bad, or from bad to good. Yeah. It also depends, you know, because if I feel like you're curating an experience for me so that I see you in a particular way,
like a good person,
if I figure it out, you can definitely be sure that I'll have this bad impression of you.
Exactly.
And you won't change that now again.
I won't trust you again.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Nyie watu sijui ni kunikoroga ama mnajikoroga because I'm not trying to understand. Okay, explain this to me. I am still on that issue yenye niliwapea. So ebu mnipe now a clear version of what I'm
trying to say. Just be genuine with yourself. And
then I was genuine on the first day. That is the impression I gave you, yeah?
Yes, you were genuine the first day. Even you calling this person to your house, if you mean it in a nice way, there are no weird ninis, that is still genuine.
But you can still say
but
no.
But still, yes, this person can say no, and there is nothing you could do about it. Because hell, I have a choice to come or not come, you see.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you see, now in this particular instance, that doesn't mean that your impression or the impression this person had on you is bad or good.
Sure.
But it depends. When now you will be telling this person, could you come to my house? Yeah. How would you be saying it? And would you explain that I want a second date? Yes, but I lost my job. And this is all I can offer now. Does that work for you?
Second date, will you believe what I'm saying?
So would you rather lie?
No, I would not lie.
Exactly.
But I would.
Because if you lie and if you don't tell me about it and I find out about it, don't you think that will contribute to me?
Answer my question, well, Gloria.
Your impression. What question do you want? What?
I didn't tell you on the second date. Probably because you didn't understand. Yeah? But you'll find it later. And now you're mad at me for not telling you.
Sindio.
I mean, you guys are so...
It's a trust thing. Once a glass is broken, you can mend it. But the cracks will always be there.
Always.
Exactly.
Where?
So impressions can be changed.
So,
very fast.
Impressions can be changed, and there are those that stick. Because honestly, how many times has a guy mwenye haja kuongelesha vizuri, if they try coming back again, would you give them the chance? Would you even give them the time of day? Yeah.
Not really.
You won't give them a second chance to impress you. Sindio?
Yeah, sure.
Same thing. It's easy to change someone's impressions to an extent, but it's also hard. And it's also very, very hard to ever change an impression someone has left on you for a long time.
Yeah. But now let me ask you this question. Probably you found me at a given situation. And maybe I have this character of dealing with things in a certain situation. So ukanipata kwa hiyo situation. And maybe later on, now I'm back to myself, you know? Now I start acting differently. So would you judge me for acting differently?
I'll not judge.
I will definitely have questions.
But I'll question you.
I will have
questions. Question me?
That doesn't mean that my impression of you is
why am I
But if
problem?
I have questions, that doesn't deviate from who you are.
I mean, guys, no, come on. It was your impression to me. Like, nilikupea impression ya mse, huwa anakuanga hivi. Na maybe sasa
now you do realize you don't
stick nayo, you know.
The impression it's someone who has it, not you giving to them.
And again, usionyeshe watu your issues. Mbona uonyeshe a certain character?
I think Richie is confused.
No, I'm not.
He feels defeated to an extent. Richie, first,
you guys are
let's
not
agree
getting my
this.
point.
Impressions. If let's say it's me and you in this situation, Cindy, and I am the girl in this particular instance that you took out on a date. I will be the one having the impression.
Yeah.
Of which, at the end of the day, you also have an impression of me, Cindy, of each other. For you to want me to come for a second date, there must have been something that impressed you. Yeah. Impression, again.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So if I feel the same way after that first date, I will be willing to give you a chance to hash it out. But we can't move. We cannot move from first date at Kempinski to second date in the house.
You know, you didn't
it
get
does
my
not
point.
mean
It
does not mean that you are bad for calling me to your house. It means I am not in a place where I'm comfortable enough to come to your house.
Just say that.
Exactly.
Simple
and that is why I'm telling you, there is a choice there of refusing. It doesn't mean that now it will change the impression that they have on you. Because you can refuse with a good heart. And say, if it was meant to be, we will figure it out one day. You know.
Sini hapa ndio mnatoka kusema hapa unikikuita kwa nyumba nataka kukudishi.
Si lazima nikatae.
I mean, that is what you guys said, yeah? Simkatae.
Because most of the time that is what people
kuna this msemo
lakini hata nyinyi mnasikianga watu wakisemanga kwani wewe ukienda kwa nyumba ya mwanaume watu wa expect
you always say that you guys
maybe
even the guys themselves they're the ones who are saying that Richie, in fact I've heard you say that when we were in our left society club. I have heard you say that.
Kwanza ilitokea na historia etidem ako ornamentis alafu anaitwa na boy kwake. So alafu akifika ataki kukua, you know.
Sindio, because
boy anaanza kwenda kuambia mabeshte wake, kwani akikuja kwa nyumba yangu
hakuwa anajua. You
say that you men.
Exactly.
That is what I'm telling my fellow men. I mean, kuna kitu ndaambia tu maboys wangu, you know.
The fact that
that's what you believe in.
No.
Exactly. You know what I believe in.
Ebu mazeni you guys. Maybe nakuta kwa nyumba yangu probably because maybe we ni mtu maybe nataka. Ama you someone mwenye nilisikia anajua kupika vizuri. So probably mimi nimekuita ngoja. Mimi nilisikia unapikanga chapo fiti.
Yeah.
Mimi nakuita tu tupike chapo and that's all.
Tell me that from start.
Oh, come on. Nikikwambia hivyo utakubali. Exactly. Sasa ona.
Lakini si heri umpe chance ya kukubali ama kukataa rather than manipulating them.
How am I manipulating you kama nikwambia?
Mentally, cause anafanya nifikirie upo alinipeleka out mara ya kwanza sasa ananiita kwake sana nadai nini?
You have questions.
No, I guess me hapo nda blame you guys. Whatever vitu watu wanaume wamewafanyia huku nje tafadhali ebu muheal because I'm not so happy about it. Si kila mwanaume atakuita kwa nyumba ataka kukudishi.
We have not said that, Richie. No. We are saying that is the
in
notion
cases,
that is out there. That is why people wouldn't accept a date in the house unless you are a girlfriend or boyfriend already or you've known each other for a minute. And maybe, now you are moving to that stage.
But wewe angalia na hii scenario, umenipeleka date mara ya kwanza, unataka kunikatia, right? Haya, ukanifurahisha nikakufurahisha. So juu umesota mara ya pili unataka kuniita kwa nyumba, right?
I'll give you my reasons.
You'll give me. That's better. Mbona mapema huko umesema utatupea reasons?
Sasa kuna
akimuita anafaa kusema anafaa kusema I'm also guessing between this first date and the second you are getting to know each other in between so that it doesn't feel like ule mtu mwenye anaomba suti anaomba gari kwenda kufurahisha mtu lakini
so
deep down hana chochote hana kabisa.
Unapata msema amekopa apeleke mtu out.
Si unaona, that is what we are saying, curating an experience because you want me, they still do. Because you are wanting to curate an experience for me so that I have a particular impression of you, which is wrong. Yeah. Exactly. You should give me the chance, show me your authentic self and let me be the judge of that.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe
Let
I'm
me
your
decide
fate.
what do I. Yeah.
Maybe I'm your fate, unanificha, una kazi.
Soulmate. Na already umesha ni turn off from
I
you.
know.
Put off kabisa the thoughts of me ever seeing you in that way.
But do you think, guys, that times are changing by the fact that kitambo, when it came to kukatiana and stuff, people didn't spend so much. I'll talk about the cash part. They didn't spend so much cash or money to try to impress one another. But now times have changed. It's either money or money.
And money is essential
in a relationship.
And I get it.
In everything actually.
Don't you guys think that hii kitu inafanya tunakuwa in a situation where there is a lot of pressure for
it's not pressure.
People? No, wait a minute, okay? Wait a minute. There is a lot of pressure for us, especially the men, okay? Because now I know I have to take you out. And maybe I found you at a certain standard. Yenye, naona iko ni ya pesa tu acha niseme hivyo. And now because the girls have this notion of I can take care of myself. Sija kata na hata sitawahi kataa hiyo kitu. It's a good thing. You take care of yourself, you pay your own bills, which is a normal to human being. It's normal to a human being, yeah? Kufanya hizo vitu. But now nimekupata kwa hiyo situation, so I have to fit in such a situation. That is why I'm going ahead. Naenda kufanya, maybe nimeitisha msee gari nakuja kukuimpress. Don't you think that things are changing? Like tungekuwa ile I'm so genuine in a way that me sina, but let me give myself a shot. This one. And now hii notion ya story ya pesa kwa watu itoke watu. Now we go back to maybe pale kitambo when love used to be love, of which
but you see, let me tell you something.
Growth. Inapeana room for growth.
Yeah.
Hiyo pressure kutafuta pesa inapeana room for growth.
Kwanza inakufanya unafikiria. But again, remember huko kitambo, if someone in the village amebambika na msichana, huyo msichana akishajua ama huyu kijana amemwongelesha, so anajua this kijana is interested. Ready, you can tell unajua kwa ile homestead mahali huyo kijana anatoka, wako na ng'ombe mingi, wako na mali, wakileta hata mahari tutafurahi nyumbani, unaona?
Yeah.
So already the money factor was there before. It was just not intangible liquid cash.
Yeah.
Okay,
but in terms of assets, it was there.
I'll accept that. But again, you'll find that sasa ingekuja kwa these two people, you know, the parents are not involved, so imebaki hawa watu wawili. Maybe there is that, kuna hiyo mali ama maybe hakuna, but now the parents wanataka mali, but now sasa watoto wanapendana, you know, there is that love which is unbreakable. Sasa how did that notion of mali inaingililiana wapi na watu wanapendana? They are unbreakable at some point.
Love is not enough
to our current generation. Tumalizie hivyo.
To our current generation.
Guys,
like you can't eat love, but
mtakula sapa love.
Mapenzi ni mzuri, yes. Okay. But there has to be resources to sustain us in this love thing.
Yeah.
It cannot, and you also realize we are being brought up in a way that we don't accept to live in a life where we are constantly struggling, because we've grown up seeing the people around us struggling, exactly. And we don't want that. We've been brought up to not accept that kind of thing.
Exactly.
That is why you'll find ladies are constantly also pushing themselves to get forward in life, the way men have been doing for a long time. It does not mean I think that is why I hate the word independence. I'll say self-sufficient women. I am all about women being self-sufficient, because it means you're not depending on a man for shit. Yes, they provide for you, but if push comes to shove, you have a way out because you can do shit for yourself.
Exactly.
So that someone is not using that on your head to kind of, treat you a particular way.
Like you don't have to wait for your man. So you will realize
culture plays a big role in how we even form an impression of someone, because we've been brought up to look for particular things, to see people a particular way, As much as we Gen Zs are trying to get away from the tribalistic thing, which is a good thing, honestly. But you'll realize most of the people grew up before us. Rambiwa, that tribe, no, hell no, do not even try. You see, same thing, an impression
so
already of so you already know how to a tribe nimeambiwa vile na vile. So you won't try.
Wanakuanga na shida gani?
Yeah, we hata ujui umefanya tu kwa
but you have been told it won't work. Do not try bring this kind of person.
Sasa unakuwa curious because Gen Zs are so curious.
Same thing venye sisi sasa semanga wazazi wetu are like ujaribu kuleta mtu mwenye ako na dread hapa. An impression, you see. Ama afro. Unajua kuna wale vijana wamejaza nywele hivi. All over the head and then they do like this. Unajua ile mpaka mzazi wako already ashakwambia usijaribu kuleta hapa mtu hanyoi vizuri, nywele inakaa, kichwa inakaa laini.
Inakaa mabati. Yes.
See it shine but welcomed. They associate welcomed shaved head with a clean man, with a man who understands where he's going, a man who has a vision, you see.
Yeah, exactly.
But ukimpelekea mtu ako na dread, no shade by the way to people who have dread. Ukimpelekea mtu ako na dread, for some of our parents they're like, ulimtoa wapi huyu? Unamaanisha una mwingine mwenye ungeleta.
Because serious I'm resolved to.
Unaona.
But I don't like your notion inakuanga mbaya. I guess we should give people a chance.
Yeah.
Maybe au mtu ananyoa vizuri.
But do you think
hata unapata mwenye ananyoa vizuri anakuonyesha dust.
Do you think squeezy wazazi wako into chenye watoto wao wanataka? See, what I want is what I want. It's not about you, it's about me.
Kwanza is in terms of marriage, you're the one going to live with this person.
Yeah.
So if you've chosen well, they just have to line up
to accept.
Okubali tu.
Advice is good. Advice is good because it helps you say things objectively. But at the end of the day, who is making that decision? See, it's you because you're the one who is going to live with this person.
Yeah, exactly.
So first impressions will matter to them. But in this particular instance, it will be now, you know them better than they know him.
Exactly.
Because now they only see the outlook of how he looks, or how he dresses. Lakini na mimi siwezi peleka mtu anavaa ragged nyumbani. Uongo.
Ama those vijana
wanavaa upeleke uende na
tetema kwanza. Umepigwa tetema kutoka hapa hadi pale chini.
Ragged TV. It will not work.
Why?
Because hata mimi I don't think I've dated someone who has ragged.
But then
I am so obsessed with men in suits.
Ni kama, you see me, napenda kuvaa crop top. But of course nikipelekwa kwa mzazi wa mtu, I want to go like this.
You will wear something
presentable. So pia yeye anaweza kuwa anapenda hizo nguo but ukienda kwa wazazi
anavaa vizuri. Now wenye vichwa ngumu wa change wanaenda this is who I am.
Nenda na short
like or not. Short nayo ni madharau.
Nenda nimevaa kinyasa.
Kinyasa ni madharau my friend.
Ama jezi. Yeah. But I think tunafaa tuangalie the impression that we give people. Just be yourself.
Be you.
Kwanza kitu kama dressing code and nini kuna some situations where it will
how you smell,
it will leave
how
an
you
impression. Mtu anuke sweat. Kwanza unajua kuna siku ile nilikuwa naenda shule huko kwa street harufu my friend saa moja asubuhi
unapologetically wanaume
asubuhi uko like wait what umetoka kwa nyumba yako
mwanaume ni jasho but guys let's mind other people let men use cologne. Kuna cologne ya that bob.
Imagine hata za kupima ziko. You don't have to smell bad. Alafu for the dress code, if you are going for an interview, of course you won't wear a miniskirt.
Of course.
If you wear a miniskirt, I'll be like, so you dare come to my office to look for a job looking
guys,
maju there is that embracing of culture, but for us it's still a little bit shaky.
Like in
so
short,
you're expected to dress nicely, show up nicely.
In short, kama ni occasion, una dress according to
the occasion. Yes. There are places to wear your miniskirts. go partying nini out with the girls nini
Exactly.
in a professional setup, dress nicely.
Piga suti,
Let people
piga
be.
Si lazima ikuwe suti ya
Si ati
chwali.
ikuwe, you can mix up so many colors and look good.
Yeah, sure.
Casual dressing is,
I'll
but then
agree.
most of the organizations are now embracing
Casual
smart casual. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like you have options. You can wear jeans and an official shirt and always look good.
Oh,
But I've never liked it.
Nilikuwa ndani unasema jeans na official shoe, nikwambie kidogo hapana. Tuheshimu kiatu.
Ni kama the same way kuna ile tribes tuliambiwanga wakienda kuserve wanainama chini.
Then they piga magoti.
I'd love to experience that.
Good for you. Tafuta wako huko ni Uganda ama TZ.
Itaenda. Ndio maana nilisema naenda South Africa.
Shauri yako.
I love to explore these things.
Huko walisema it is very
I love to explore.
Yeah. So we can't change people's impressions on us.
Yeah.
We can change with time in terms of how we give them time to kind of show us who they really are, because sometimes you honestly can't judge a book by its cover. Yeah. There are times when that applies, but not always, because people are so complex. They have so much to them, so much to give, so much to show, and giving them a chance to actually show you who they truly are.
True colors.
And then you can make, a judgment of this is who this person is.
Exactly.
We give them a chance to do that.
Okay.
So I'm not saying give everyone a chance. I'm saying give those people who are worthy.
Who deserve it.
You only give chances to those people who are worthy of being given second chances to impress you. Because you also can't like everyone and not everyone will like you. So same thing.
And now when that applies to ladies,
what have ladies done?
Yeah, you guys.
You should also heal.
You guys are so.
What have ladies done?
I'm just saying when that is applied to ladies, inakanga ni kama mnakani.
Nani aliwaambia ladies wanakuanga with an issue with that? You guys, just say it. Shida yenu ni kufeka lot.
Sasa shida yenu ni kusema tu kwa social media, tukiingia ground vitu ni different. I mean, there is what I see, there is what you say. There are different things. Kuna vitu tu nitaona niseme, social media yenu inawadanganya a lot. For ground vitu ni different.
Yeah, so we encourage you to give people second chances if they are worthy of it, if they have given you an impression like they can build from this. But otherwise, watu wengine wakikuonyesha who they are, run and do not look back.
Morife.
Run. Ni kama red flag. Dust. Someone shows you.
Otherwise, utaona dust.
Run away. Do not even ever turn back like Lot's wife.
Hey.
Do not you'll turn to salt at this particular instant.
Utabaki hapo umesimama.
Character development.
Utaacha hapo umesimama.